Galesburg, the Obama administration is going after every single whistleblower out there. In spite of Obama promising to strengthen whistleblowing laws, he has prosecuted more whistleblowers in his time than all prior presidents combined. This is a tragedy for a man that most of us who are progressive Democrats were hoping for change from the Bush hell years of 8 years of administration that put the Patriot Act into effect. We're still living the hell from those laws, and we have Bradley Manning to thank for exposing the crimes at Guantanamo Bay, where prisoners have been held for 11 years without being charged or given a fair trial. They're being force-fed because they're having a hunger strike, trying to draw the world's attention to the suffering they've endured under the U.S. government. So Bradley Manning exposed the truth about the Afghan war, the Iraqi war, and what was happening at Guantanamo, and the media has not done its job. The New York Times could not even send a reporter to the trial every day in Fort Meade. Bradley Manning's supporters had to pay to have people go to the trial and take transcripts so the public at large, especially Americans, would know what was going down with these charges. Never has someone like Manning been charged with espionage. It's a shame that he ever got charged with aiding the enemy. Had that happened, any journalist or civilian or service member who put information on the internet could have been charged with aiding the enemy and serving life in prison. You would think the media would be interested in covering this if they cared about their own rights for freedom of speech. So we have a trial where the judge introduced new evidence without the opportunity for the defense to rebut it. We have Judge Lind coming down with 20 guilty charges for Bradley Manning, and the sentencing phase starts tomorrow. It's important for everybody to get involved if you've not been. Bradley Manning has won numerous awards in America and abroad, recently here in San Francisco with Global Exchange, the Harvey Milk LGBT Democratic Club. He's nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. There are close to 100,000 signatures on rootsaction.org, so please go to that website and sign that petition. He would not be the first Nobel Prize winner who was incarcerated by their own government. We saw this in China not that long ago. But it's important for the world to wake up. When you obstruct the truth and you put this man through hell, 10 months of solitary confinement, a false charge that he was suicidal, the man had to be woken up every hour and asked, "Are you okay?" And he had to answer, "Yes, I am." They stripped him naked in a cold, solitary cell. Had it not been for people like you demonstrating, he could still be in solitary up until that trial started. It was a false charge. He should have never been in solitary. Judge Lind heard the testimony and decided to give him an allowance of only 112 days served for 10 months of solitary confinement and harassment and humiliation. So we don't expect fair sentencing from Judge Lind. She's shown her colors, but we're hoping for appeal and more leniency and fairness at the next level for the sentencing. So once again, thank you all. Don't be shy. Get on the internet. Talk to your friends and neighbors. Explain who Bradley Manning is. The media has not done its job, but the American public needs to wake up and tell the truth because this affects all of us. There are gay veterans, men and women who have served that are supportive of Bradley Manning, and there are future people that want to enlist in the service, and they deserve to know the truth of why the U.S. is going to engage in a war and what the casualties are, and if innocent civilians are being harmed. It's all about telling the truth, and we need to rally for Bradley. Thank you.